Hello everyone, welcome to this channel. This is Bigdora FX, and today we will be looking at analyzing Euro USD using Trendline. I'm going to make this video quick, but first you have to make sure you like and follow and subscribe to our channel so that you get more of these videos. So let's make it quick and let's dive into the site and see what we have here today. So analyzing Euro USD using Trendline. So first thing I have to say is if you're using trends, and people make a lot of mistakes when marking out their support and resistance first thing, and then they make mistakes when marking out their trend line. People be like coming to the higher time frame, then zooming all this and then wanting to draw out this movement, saying that the market is an uptrend. This is not how you do it. This is a total wrong movement. Understand? You have nothing to do with what is happening back there. You're focusing on what is happening currently in the front of the market. You see? So if you check where, you have to understand your price action. Make sure that you are good in price action if you want to trade using trend line. You need your price action tools and you need your support and resistance. These are the two main tools that you need for you to trade trend line. So if you look here, we have the market has been in a downtrend, and then from downtrend it broke out and then gave us a retest. The market is now pushing up to the upside. So how do we actually analyze this? First thing first, I mark out my support and resistance. Why did I mark out this support at this point at the bottom of the week? Because if you come to a lower time frame, this week here is completely a full body candle. So I have no reason to mark it out over here. Because if you come to lower time frame, it's a full body candle. So mark out this point and then mark out this point. And then we have this area of support here. This is a very important support. Also this point, we have resistance over here, but we'll be leaving that and then mark out this one. So these are the four main important support that we are actually looking at, because if the market should reverse back, that means we are targeting to this point. If the market should break above, we are targeting to this point. Understand? This is support, but at here is going to give us a resistance once the market gets to this point. So when you are done with this, what you do is you come down to your 4 hours. You don't have to keep on drawing and make everything long. So this is actually 4 hours. What you do here is use your trend line, and then you have to focus on what is happening in the current market, in the front of market, and then avoid going back. If you have to include going back and drawing out from going back. What do we have here? We have this movement here. You see, you have this movement here. So if you actually have to come and start drawing it out, what do you have to do this movement here? This movement here is a different trend on its own that you could trade. Then the market have to make a shift, because we are not the market makers. You cannot actually predict that the market is going to continuously be respecting your trend line. That doesn't happen. So the market actually give us this shift here, and then we also having another movement over here. So get your touches, get your touches, first touch, and you have second touch, and then it's not also a must that the market has to give us the third touch and the fourth touch, because we are not the market makers. So when trading this, we use support and resistance to find an entry when it comes to this part. So when you're done with this, what you do next is I like marking out my zones, my trend line. I like cloning my trend line. You understand? I do like to clone my trend line. It helps me to find where I'll be taking out my profits. So this is what we have here. If the market give us a break above here and retest, we are buying to this point. So in 4 hours, what do we have here? We are the most important support and resistance that we have here. We have here price have been rejecting at this area. Price actually broke above this area and then came here and give us a support. This is a resistance zone. So what do? We mark out this zone. Mark out this zone. Second one, we have this one here. Price has been rejecting here, and about to break out. We also have here, price have been rejecting here. So what do? You also mark out this one. It's simple. You don't have to make everything so fucking difficult. These are just the two main things I need. Your chart doesn't have to be filled with a lot of trend line, and then a lot of support and resistances. You understand? So this is what we got here. What do you think the market is actually going to do here? We are actually looking at a break above. So what are we actually looking at over here? We are looking at that the market is actually giving us this move, a break above, a retest, and a continuation to the upside. You understand? So this is what we are looking at here. But that's not just it. Come down to your 1 hour. See the movement. 4 hours and 1 hour are not always the same thing. Understand? We also have this area for here. We have this area of support here. We can actually predict that the market can actually, this is what the market should actually give us. As a trend line trader, the market can actually give us these touches, then a break above, a retest, and then a movement to the upside. Movement to the upside. You understand? And not just that, you can actually get this too. Market can actually give us a break above here, a retest, then we can take a short buy to this area or to this area. And then the market can still actually move back to the trend line and give us a valid support before making a movement to the upside. You understand? So this is what we have here. So this is what we are looking at. So to find your entry, no 1 hour is always clear to see the movement of the market and what the market is looking at. So we have two push here. If we get a break above and a retest, so we are buying a short buy to this point. Then wait for the market to give us a complete pullback, give us a touch to the trend line, and then we are pushing up to the upper side. So this is actually, and don't forget, if you want to find your entry, if you want to enter your trade, you have to come down to 30 minutes and then 15 minutes. So it's not so difficult. Make your chart clean because it's likely more important that your analysis is clean and then simple. It's actually going to give you more view of what you want to do and what the market is doing. Understand? But when there is too much of supports and then resistances here, it's actually going to give you a tough time to identify what is going to happen in the market. So this is the end of this video.